John, you're doing these wonderful seminars on FAA enforcement action, and let's face it, FAA enforcement actions to most pilots out there are black magic. What do you find is the most outstanding aspects of what people really don't understand about FAA enforcement?
Well, one of the major things that I talked about in this seminar is that the pilot community is not aware of the aviation safety reporting program in general. You know, airline pilots are covered by the program, air traffic control is covered by the program. NASA gets a slew of reports from those people. Percentage-wise, they don't get enough from the general aviation public, and it's a program there that provides a get-out-of-jail-free card. That's one of the probably the biggest misconceptions that I hope to dispel.
And one of the things I don't think people realize is that when you are in trouble, for lack of a better way to put it, with the FAA, the normal protections you would think you would have in, say, a traffic infraction on a highway do not apply to a pilot of an aircraft.
That's correct. That's correct. The normal, well, criminal procedures do not apply. Civil procedures, many of them do not apply. And even the procedures that are available to us with appeals to the National Transportation Safety Board and the like, we're not in a level playing field. The NTSB is not a level playing field. They're very partial to the FAA, and they are prejudiced against pilots. Nevertheless, you prevail sometimes before the board, and that's why we talk about these procedures.
Cirrus Design's Vision SJ50 single-engine personal jet offers exceptional fuel efficiency, flexible seating for up to 7, advanced avionics, and all the Cirrus safety features you expect, including the Cirrus airframe parachute system. With its detailed design, the Cirrus Vision is technologically advanced, yet engineered to be simple to fly, to allow owner pilots more lifestyle pursuits than any other personal aircraft. Learn more about the Vision SJ50 at cirrusdesign.com.
For years, frankly, we've been arguing over something we call the Pilot's Bill of Rights, an attempt to equalize the process and make it fairer to pilots, not as a way to get out of trouble, but just simply to level the playing field. And obviously, the FAA has never been inclined to do anything of the kind. In your estimation, would something like that really be workable? The biggest thing that we hear from the FAA is, well, it's not workable to give us those kind of protections. Is that true?
No, that's not true at all. I think we're beneficiaries in the general aviation community, and actually in all pilot communities, that the people that participate are usually highly educated, very safety compliant, they're very disposed to follow the law. All of the clients in 40 years, more than 40 years of practice that I've represented pilots, they've always been sterling people. And to say that these procedures would not be applicable to people like that just doesn't make sense.
And two final things. One, I want people to understand that you're a pilot. You fly in this system. This is not on the outside. Plus, you've been a big part of AOPA for years and years and years. Talk a little bit about your flying background.
Well, I've been flying. I guess I've soloed in 1960, so it's been a long time. Do I have to confess all of this on? I fly a Cessna 310 in my practice. I also have a Piper Cub, J3 Cub, 1946, plain vanilla type kind of club. And then both my kids, my children, fly, and they have a Cherokee. So we're a big aviation family, and we do a lot of flying.
From the mountains to the prairies, to the landings that we love. Garmin SVT, synthetic vision technology.
And let's put a plug in for something that really is possibly one of the best values in aviation. The AOPA Legal Services Plan, really, it does not get any cheaper, if you will, than that, or present a better value.
Yeah, it's inexpensive. And as I told the group here assembled today, for the costs that we're talking about, $29, $55, I don't know, a year. Yeah. I don't know any insurance that has premiums as low and that can give you the peace of mind that you need if you get involved with the FAA in an enforcement matter.
Do you participate in that much these days? Do you get much action off of that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now we have a law firm of about a dozen people, but most of the cases we're referring out to panel attorneys, and we have about 600 panel attorneys throughout the country who come to seminars once every 2 years and are trained to represent pilots in these matters. And we personally get involved, and those panel attorneys personally get involved, and so it's a good program.
Well, John, we appreciate your time, and especially the time you give to folks like this, because let's face it, the hour that these people get to spend is possibly one of the most important hours they're going to spend at an expo.
Thank you, Jim. That was a very kind comment. Thank you all.
Take care, my friend.